Why, hello there. I peeked over, and I don't know if you really got a good look at that house, but they're doing construction on that house. That house was like overgrown, and the front was kind of falling off all the but I don't know what the inside looks like, but the outside's starting to look nice. We're going to try a new route today, and hope I don't get lost. I won't get lost because I've done, if I miss a turn, essentially get lost, miss a turn, I know where to go from there. I'm just going to try to take a different turn than I normally do. Roll on in second there, and we'll pretty much obey the rules from here on out. But like I said, I'm going to try not to get lost, and I just couldn't resist not going out for a ride today. It's nice. I'm trying out my new base layer pants, my freeze out base layer pants liner, and I don't really need them, but I got them this week and I'm just trying them out. But it's somewhere around 60 degrees, but because the sun is shining, it feels real warm in the sun. But that being said, I do have a sweatshirt, or like a thin sweater underneath my jacket here. And we're dealing with slow traffic that don't know what the speed limit is, probably, because they're coming from the Whitewater Center and they're just visitors. But like I said, that's okay. We're just on a cruise today, and this video is being uploaded the same day as it's filmed, which is rarely the case for me, only because of work schedules and all. And even as I've mentioned, now I have a new job. I work actually more hours than I did with the race team. So even though I have a new job, the chances of me actually uploading on the same day that I film aren't going to be all that great of odds. But today I am. And today it's in the afternoon. And I just finished up watching really the first race of the new year, which is the 24 Hours of Daytona sports car race. Sports car racing, if I hadn't mentioned before, I don't know that I have. As a driver, or possibly driving race cars again, sports car racing is the direction I want to go into instead of NASCAR, because although sports car racing takes a lot of money, all racing takes a lot of money, it doesn't take as much as NASCAR as far as what I want to do. You can go to Formula One and say that takes more than NASCAR, and it does, but that's not sports car racing, that's open wheel racing, and I'm not trying to go to Formula One. But look at these guys, and but can also get into some real high dollar prototype Formula One racing, or not Formula One, sports car racing. I think this is it. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is the one I want to take. And but I want to do some touring car stuff, what they call touring car. And when I look at that stuff, that is a lot less money than NASCAR. And what the point is, a 24-hour Daytona race, the way that it's structured now, there are 4 different classes. 3 of the 4 classes, you know, were not all that close. They were within a couple seconds, same lap. One class was, I don't know, 20 or 30 seconds difference. One class was like 6. One, I think, really wasn't that close. But the GT class had the factory Corvette teams and the factory Porsche teams. That class actually finished, the 2 Corvettes, after 24 hours of racing, finished 3200ths of a second apart, which it's less than a tenth of a second, and car to car wise, the second place car front wheel was at the back wheel of the first place car. So that's how close it was after 24 full hours of racing. And Honda in the prototype cars, the prototype, it's not a Honda car, you know, chassis bodyworks, but they had a new Honda engine and Honda won. Then, like say, the prototype challenge class, they're all spec cars, and to my knowledge they're all Chevrolet powered. So as long as that's correct, Chevrolet won that obviously, and then Chevrolet won the GT Le Mans class, and then what they call a GT Daytona, which anyone that you can look up, they follow an international GT3 spec. And those cars race, you know, all around the world under the same rules. And an Audi R8 won that one. No, dirt. But it was a pretty interesting race, because it's got to where the cars are so reliable nowadays that even after 24 hours you get cars that, if they're not within a second, are within just a couple seconds. But also you have the 24 hours of Daytona, and I think it's 2 weeks away, maybe 2 weeks. But that gears up for all the NASCAR stuff, because the Daytona 500 is coming pretty soon, and that really kicks off the whole year for everyone. So I'm getting excited. Football's coming to an end, and racing's going to start. And even though I'm not involved in it, I'm going to start watching some more races probably. But other than that, everything's going good. I'm surprised you waited that long, but I thank you for not pulling out in front of me. More bike riders. That's it. I hope to finish it off kind of as an update, or a channel update, so to say. There should be 1 month left, maybe a month and a half of cold weather, and I might be able to squeak a ride or two in like this, but there's still going to be a month to a month and a half maybe, with a couple videos that came from earlier towards the end of summer, and then I'll be able to get back to where I ride more often, and make some new fresh videos. And I need to figure out something to do, something that the other motor vloggers are doing, and I don't necessarily want to copy them, but as what I do is pretty routine, I don't always have a bunch of new stuff to talk about, and as of right now, you know, I only really have a couple followers. So as I started my channel and I had, you know, I said, what do you guys think? Give me some suggestions, give me comments. I still want you guys to do that, my subscribers, or even those of you who view the videos that are not subscribers. You know, hit the subscribe link, follow me, and start giving me some suggestions and some topics or things you want to talk about, or things you want to see me do. Or, you know, I'm going to try to come up with maybe like seasons, say like, you know, and do some things. I don't know if they're going to be top 5s, top 10s. That's kind of popular right now with the moto vloggers, so I don't necessarily, like I said, I don't really want to just copy everyone, but that's something they're doing. They're doing a series of top 5 or top 10 things, and so I can do some of that. I do want to get back down to where I took my motorcycle safety course, and I want to do even though I made a video about doing that course and what I think about riders and people taking it, I want to get back down to where I actually took it, because all the lines and stuff are painted. It's a permanent course, and I want to do a walkthrough of that, just to refresh it on the channel, and not just give my opinion again, or refresh my opinion, but kind of show you guys what it actually is, and what I'm talking about if you've never taken it. So I want to do that, and I guess I'll have to actually look up the course again, so I'll know what days that they're using it, so I don't go down there right in the middle of when they're trying to use it. And then I want to try to hit a group ride, this year. And I don't know the closest, I think the closest one to me is Chase on Two Wheels or Yomi R6 down in the Atlanta area. And although that is 4 hours away, I think that's probably the closest one. And then I want to get back into some more, I've mentioned it before, but I want to get back into some more rider demo days, so I can do some first rides and give you some opinion on cars. And motorcycles, not cars, motorcycles. And so I'm going to look into those. But I kind of want to make a series to where maybe I don't necessarily give you one every week for the whole year, because I've actually found that pretty difficult. In the summer I found time to film, and I've been making a decent stockpile of videos for winter. But with my schedule, like I said, it wasn't the easiest thing to do, and I want to get to where maybe I give you 7, 8 weeks, 10 weeks in a row of something, whether it be first rides, like I said, top 10s, review of products, or just vlogs, regular vlogs. Then maybe take 2-3 weeks off and then do it again, and that way it just, you know, try to mix it up a little. Yeah, being my second year doing it, and just keep the channel evolving and try to keep it current. So, but that's enough babbling on. This probably is one of my longer vlogs in a while, so I'm sorry for that, but I also wanted to just kind of do a new route and let you guys know what I'm thinking. And if any of you guys do leave some comments or suggestions, like I said, let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you want me to talk about, what you want me to do. And if anybody's in the area, if anybody is in my area around Charlotte, just let me know. I want to start riding with some more people. Not necessarily big groups, but just more people. And I don't care if you're on a sport bike, supermoto, dual sport, cruiser, doesn't matter. If you go back to my channel, as you know, I had a cruiser and I rode with a sport bike at the time, and so just want to ride. But I hope you guys are having a nice day. I hope the first month of the year was good to you, and as always, just be safe, ride safe, enjoy. I'll see you guys on the next one.